Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited about today's video because I'm going to be organizing and decluttering and going through this crazy mess behind me. I know you can't see it because there's curtains, but I haven't organized my closet in a very long time. Like, it has to be at least 5 or 6 years. I don't know. It's a mess and it's disgusting. I organized my makeup collection a couple weeks ago and it got me excited and motivated to organize other areas of my room. So today I'm going to be doing my closet, and then I also want to organize my desk, my dresser, and a few other areas so that I can really start this new year fresh and clean. But before we get into the video, if you're new here, hi, my name's Monique. I am a hoarder and I'm horrible at getting rid of things, so I hope that I am able to do so today. So I'm going to show you my closet, but please do not judge me. It is very, very unorganized and I have stuff in here from like middle school. My closet is definitely not ideal structure-wise. This is the closet that I've had since I was a little girl and I definitely feel like it is made for a little girl. There's just not that much room. The shelves aren't that ideal. You'll definitely see what I'm talking about when I show you. And I have a lot of random junk that I need to go through and get rid of. So let me just show you my closet. Do not judge me. It's seriously a mess. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so here is my closet. And as you can see, it is a disaster. Oh my gosh, this is embarrassing that I'm even showing this to the world. This is going to be quite the job, but I really, really need to get it done. We got way too many shoes down in there. I don't even know. Thank God for these curtains, right? If I did not have these curtains, everyone would see what a mess I am. So, okay, where to even begin? I think that I'm going to begin going through my clothes. I definitely want to get everything organized and more accessible. My clothes go like all the way back and I just can't reach back there, and sometimes I forget what I even have to wear because of how far back it is. And then I want to organize everything like color coded and get it all nice and organized. Alright, so I got that section kind of cleared out. I think I'm going to work like this from here over. So next, I'm going to start going through these bags and then shoes, and we'll see. This is my problem with decluttering and trying to figure out if I want to get rid of something or not, is that when I got this Michael Kors purse a few years ago, I absolutely loved it and was obsessed with it. And I don't really think it's my style anymore, but I'm like, what if in like 3 years I really wish that I had that Michael Kors purse? And I haven't used it since, like, let's see, there's a receipt in here. January 9, 2016. That's what it says. So it's like really, I don't know. It's going in the maybe pile. so I got pretty much everything cleared out. I left a little bit because I'm kind of organizing it as I go. Up there, I already went through it. It's just like keepsake items, so I'm not going to really do anything with that. I'm just gonna leave that top shelf how it is. And then I have this little tote that I got as a gift, and I think I'm going to put like my travel bags and that kind of stuff in this and then set it up on the shelf instead of how I had it before where I just had my bags just chilling up there, because I feel like when I have my bags just chilling and not in a container, they just seem to fall all over the place, and it's a huge hassle and mess all the time. So I'm going to go through my bags and then work on putting them in this. If you want a little preview of what's going on here, this is like everything that I pulled out of my closet. It is honestly insane, but we're gonna get through this today. Oh, and I didn't even show you the bed. Oh, crazy. Okay, so I have everything kind of laid out into sections on my bed. So like over here I have short sleeve work tops, then like dressy vests / cardigans. Then I have long sleeve work tops, short sleeve day shirt, tank tops that are like blouses for work. Then I have tons of dresses that I really need to go through, and I'm having like the hardest time trying to decide because, fun fact, I actually was in a sorority in college, so I have so many dresses, and I honestly know that I do not need all of these, so I'm going to go through those. Then I have all these sports jackets, and then that is my sweater pile. I'm trying to decide if I want to organize it just like sweaters and then like short sleeve to long sleeve, or if I should break it down into like work blouses, tank tops, everyday blouses. I don't know. What do normal people do? Because before this, I just had stuff hung. I didn't have it in any sort of organized fashion, so I don't know how particular I should get. I'm not sure. I'm trying to decide. Now I'm going to put away all of my hoodies and sweatshirts. I have so many hoodies and sweatshirts. I honestly could probably downsize, but I don't want to. I literally live in them. Before I had them on these two shelves, and I'm going to try to do that again. I just really have no other spot for them, and they do not fit in a dresser drawer because they're so big and bulky. So I'm going to try to put them on this shelf and on this shelf up here. So let's see how we do. Alright, so I have it pretty much finished. It is seriously like almost 4, and I started this at noon, so it took me 4 hours to go through this closet, and I don't even have a huge closet. Like I said, it is seriously amazing how much you can hoard in one little small space. So if you haven't cleaned out your closet in a while, I highly recommend that you do so. If you're like me, you will be very amazed at the stuff that you find hidden in there. Alright, so let's get into the final reveal. I will start by giving you a little overview. I have my curtains kind of like slung back so you can see everything. So here is what we are working with. Cannot believe this took me 4 hours, but it did. And honestly, I'm sure if I had like the home edit or whatever that is come and organize this, they would make it 10 times better. This space doubles, like, as you can tell, as like storage up here. Like normally I don't think people would keep this in their closet if they had like a giant walk-in. Kind of work from top to bottom. And then over here, I need to cut that tag off, but that is like just my travel bag. So I have a giant duffel bag, my carry-on bag, packing cubes. I am so glad that I did that because it condensed it so much. Like my bags used to be this whole entire shelf, and then working my way over and down, that is all of my crew necks and sweatshirts. I tried to organize them like in a color-coded way, but it's kind of hard because they're all very colorful. On the side, I just have some like zip-up ones. Like I mentioned, having more of a little girl closet is I don't really have any spaces for like my shoes or my bags. Luckily, I don't have any handbags necessarily. Like my most expensive bag is Fossil and Michael Kors. Not that I don't want to treat them well, but I don't need to like have them stored as beautifully as I would if I had like a Louis Vuitton or Gucci or something like that. I just kind of hung them up on these hooks. This is from Forever 21. And then, yeah, my Michael Kors bag. I'm really not a big bag person, so I don't really have that many. I have a section for my pajamas. I do not have enough dresser space and drawer space to put my pajamas in, so I have to have them in my closet, and that's what I have there. I didn't really organize them too much. I just folded them up and placed them on their shelf. Down there is my shoes basket is full of like slippers and slides. I can't wait for when I purchase my own house. I'll be able to like decorate and store my shoes on like those pretty acrylic shelves and have them looking so much nicer. I'm going to be moving out soon, so I really don't feel like spending the money and energy on purchasing those things and organizing when I know that I'm going to be moving out and I have no idea what that closet space is going to look like. Okay, so moving on to the shelves, I have 3 shelves in my closet, and what I did was organize everything into sections, and then I did it from dark to light. Way back here is like my dresses. And then moving on from that starts my sweaters. So I lumped all of my sweaters and cardigans together, and they go all the way to here. So from dark to light, I have all my cardigans and sweaters. I really cannot wait to get like the pretty black velvety hangers. But again, I do not feel like purchasing them and doing all of that when I know that I'm going to be moving soon. The hot pink and random green and store-bought Target will do. But hey, I know it's realistic, and I know that most of you guys probably have random hangers like this too. This, I don't even know what I would call this. I guess it's just like my dressy vest. Okay, so like I said earlier, I didn't really know how I wanted to organize it. If I wanted to do like lump it all together like long sleeve and short sleeve, I decided to break it up by long sleeve blouses, long sleeve shirts, short sleeve blouses, and short sleeve shirts. I do work an office job. I mean, I haven't really got use out of my blouses lately because I've been working from home, but I do have a lot of blouses, and I just think breaking it up into long sleeve, short sleeve blouses from everyday shirts will just make it so much easier in the mornings to just like grab a blouse and go. Everything is from dark to light, so I have my long sleeve blouses here, and then here starts my long sleeve everyday shirts, and then this section is my short sleeve blouses, and then this is my short sleeve everyday shirts. And then moving on to down here, these are like all my tank tops, and I didn't separate these into like work and everyday tank tops. I just did it dark to light. And then these are all of my flannels. I have my blazers, and then my like sportier jackets and windbreakers, a couple vests, and then all of my other jackets and a random denim jacket back there. So that is everything. I cannot believe that it took me 4 whole hours to organize my closet. And the worst part is I still have a whole dresser. Leave a comment down below and tell me if you organize your clothes from dark to light or short sleeve to long sleeve, or how exactly you do it, because honestly, I feel like that's what took so much of my time, is like trying to figure out how I wanted to organize it all. Next up, I need to organize my dresser and then also my desk. So if you would like to see more organization videos, then please be sure to give this video a thumbs up because it really helps to let me know that you are enjoying this content. My arm's getting tired, so I have to rest it on the countertop. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that this motivated you and gave you a little bit of organizing your closet inspiration. Thank you again for watching. I will see you in the next video.